morning, everybody. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Tuesday. Let's get this music pulled down. Switch down over boop, to my face. I forgot to turn on my emotional support air purifier. 1 second, y'all. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Thought it was a little bit too quiet in here. Able to actually hear my TV, which was strange. Anyways, good morning, Joe, ps1 addict, Kami, anyone else hanging out in Lurk. I appreciate you all being here, as always. Bright and early for the continuation of Uno. But before we do that, you guys know what time it is. We're popping open a Pokemon pack. One of these days I'm going to get another God pack, and it's going to be the most exciting thing you've ever seen. Which, hey, we're starting out strong with a full art Comfy. Then we get a Sandygast. One of those little Helialisks. More trash. And last but not least, a Masquerain. Nice, full art Comfy is cool. I might get some Wonder Picks off of that one. I need more shop tickets. I'm pretty sure I'm sitting here with like 600 something shop tickets. I need more. There's so much that I want to spend them on. It's just like my massive amounts of Stardust that I just have built up in reserve that I'm never going to use. Come now, I definitely need to use these. Yeah, nothing all too exciting in Wonder Pick. There's a Komawala that I need, but I'm not willing to spend the 3 energies since there's also an EX Alolan Raichu in there. No thank you. No thank you, I say. Alright, let's grab our daily and... not dilly-dally anymore. Let's get on into the continuation of Uno on the PS1. When we last left off, the class president won a beauty pageant and got a free trip to Los Angeles. But Uno was afraid that he wasn't going to be able to play any Uno with her for 6 months while she was gone. So we are now tasked with going... You load off that memory card. We are now tasked with going and finding her. And by going and finding her, I mean we need to go play Uno with everybody in the school to try to gain more information about where she might be. Yeah. Like, I know time is of the essence and everything, but obviously we have time for a game of Uno or 2 or 10 or 12. Right. I believe we have been to the library here and the track. I think this is the library, actually. I don't want to go to the nurse's office. Yeah, so this is not... This is classroom. So this is where Takami should be. Nope, the nurse is here. Okay, well, as much as I would like to get away from the nurse, she's unfortunately following us. Oh, if it isn't Uno-kun, it's your sensei here. Whoa, sensei, why are you here? You'll lose it. I'm a teacher. The classroom is where we do our hard work. Is that the nurse? Oh yeah. That's the nurse, and she has repeatedly attempted to sexually assault students. Also, hey, Prince Wizard, how you doing, bud? Well, maybe someday. By the way, Sensei, there's something I'd like to ask you. Oh, so that's why you ask a girl for something. Boys like that need to be educated. If you entertain me, I'll answer you. Now, obviously, she was meaning play a game of Uno, right? Maybe even 2? Nice start. Nice starting hand. I'm not the biggest fan of the regular wild. I prefer the wild +4 since that also passes turn. But I'm not going to complain about 2 high value cards and starting with a +2. She's a little too into Uno, you think? Now, Kami, are you talking about Uno the guy or Uno the game? Uno the yes. I should have popped my reverse there. Yep, really should have popped the reverse there. Just you guys wait. Just you wait until she gets to her Uno animation. If you weren't here to see yesterday, it's something. You want 6 cards? Because this is how you get 6 cards. We only have 1 reverse, so I'm going to pivot to yellow. Oh, the buffoon, the absolute fool. Yup. Oh no, not the reverse. How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys have been having a good day so far. You know, I was gonna say, man, I'm extra tired this morning. I'm just the usual amount of tired. I am my typical level of tired. Hold up, does this game have stacking rule? Yes, I would like to stack. Hit her with the no you. You're just vibing out, you're good, you're sketching, hanging out, hell yeah. Alright, we're in Uno mode. Let's hope she switches it to yellow. Come on, put down that yellow 7. Come on, put down that yellow reverse. We might actually have a win here. No! Oh, that sucks. Wait, how does that work? I can't call Uno when I'm in that menu. If you cut a card that you draw, you're basically screwed. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for us in particular. Alright, it's not looking like it's a very high value hand, but that's a W. Man, you gotta love the skill-based gameplay of Uno. 6, a 9, and a 3. Yeah, we're gonna find the president eventually. I don't know exactly where she is, but we'll find her. Also, I suppose since the nurse is here, we have no reason not to go to the nurse's office now. The only reason I didn't go there is because I think the nurse is really creepy and I don't trust her. Ooh, brutal. You finally finished Naruto. 500 episodes to an unsatisfying Sasuke-less conclusion. I really did a good job of creating a character. Hold up, hold up. Watch this Uno animation. Everyone tab back in real quick. There it is. Hate that. Hate that one so much. Let's hope she doesn't have a red. Ooh, didn't have a red. Yeah, the Naruto creators really did do a great job of making a character that everyone wants to see. When Sasuke isn't on screen, everybody should be asking, where's Sasuke? What would the nurse's backstory be if Uno gets an anime version? Well, she really does enjoy assaulting students. So I feel like we don't really need to get into her backstory all too much. She's the throwaway pervert character that we really don't want to be associated with. I didn't call Uno. I didn't call Uno! Hey up. Okay, I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. And by that I mean I've already made it twice today. Damn. Was hoping she was gonna pivot it to a 4. A lot of 4s. A lot of 4s here. I'll cut the 3. Now, are you ready? She's gonna put down. Alright, and now she's gonna pivot it to a red 4. And then we're gonna get the W here. Damn it. You know what? Yes, I will cut this card. Cut it into yellow. There we go. Here's our chance. Ugh, not the scary nurse. Run, kid. Run, this kid has no survival skills. No. No, he does not. How you doing, Dashley? The creepy nurse is back. And she is here to give us information if we entertain her for a little bit. And by that, she obviously means play a game of Uno. It's just like the famous Chris Hansen line when he sits down. It's just like, hi there, why don't you draw too? Oh no, am I going to jail? That depends. Do you have any sevens in your hand? I'm pretty sure I remember that in To Catch a Predator. Goodness gracious, lady. Really no blues in that hand of hers. Not a one. She's never even thought about having a blue in there. Oh, that's actually a tough decision. This will put me in Uno, but I would need red. I'm gonna bank on her having a red 7 in her hand. A second red 7, that is. No, it was a yellow 7. Okay, now we bank on her having the red 7. What if both of our hands are nothing but 7s? Damn. If this color turns red, she's donezo. She's no longer donezo. Well, once again, skill-based game. I would like to reiterate that Uno is a skill-based game. I'm gonna drop the 8 and hope that she keeps it in yellow. Okay. Are we about to get completely stomped? Yeah, we'll stack it. We're ready for this one, were ya? Yup. Okay, it's gonna require us to draw here, but we can chain out 3 cards from our hand. Yeah, apparently this game has 6 chapters in it, and we are on chapter 5 right now. So I don't think it's unreasonable to think that we might finish today and then be able to start Grandall. Which, when Kami suggested Grandall to us, I told him, oh yeah, we'll look up a gameplay video after this ad break, and then I entirely forgot. So, to this day, I still have never seen any gameplay of Grandall. There we'll cut it. It's better you don't. What kind of nightmare game could you be talking about here? Like, so Grand Ball is a Japanese exclusive game, which means there's the distinct possibility that it could be like Choeniki or Incredible Crisis or Ore no Ryori. Just a very, very strange, outworldly game. I don't care to look at cards. Take my 50 points. Sorry, 45. Not quite 50. But I will say, in order to get the covers for stream, I do hop on the PSX data center. So we have the cover here. And it looks like Jet Force Gemini weirdness going on up there. It looks a bit like a magical girl mech game. I'm very interested in what's happening. Well, what can I help you with? It's alright, there's no need to be embarrassed. I'm looking for my manager. Have you seen her? Yes, we did meet. Sensei taught me the know-how of English, and then I was asked to look after the Uno Club, especially you. What is that? It's not a weird game? Okay. Uno-kun is no match for Sensei, so please watch over him and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. That's right, so I hope you will continue to support me. Boss, I'm glad you thought about it, but really just meddling. Oh boy, Creepy Nurse is our new president. Yeah. So it looks like we really don't have to win most of these duels. Which means I think a lot of these games of Uno is just who can fold the fastest. Hey, it's Jar Jar. Unexpectedly, the chief might be napping here too. Oh, Uno-chan, you came for me again. I want you guys to know that up in the top left, there's that weird looking little gremlin with a pitchfork. Google Translate does want to translate that to just say fish. You know, I've seen a fish before. That right there, that's a fish. No, are you the only one slacking off here? Ah, Uno-chan, you're using my power against me and trying to make me do something. Why is everyone in this game so weird? Is there anything you want to know? Why don't you ask me after we play a game of Uno? She's very much given out that help me step bro energy. In just the worst way. Alright. Having a skip and a wild draw 4 is great. Oh no, she hit me with a no you. Okay. I can work with that. Oh, I can't do anything with that. And it has a lot of zeros in it. Reverse into two-player game of Uno is just to skip your turn. Yep. Oh, we're still going. Yeah, it just skips your opponent's turn. A reverse, a skip, a draw two, and a wild +4 all just skip your opponent's turn. Wow, this is bad for us. Misa out here killing it. Okay. So we know she doesn't have a red. Yeah, two-player games of Uno, you can do some really wacky shenanigans with just chaining together skips and draw twos and reverses. Wild draw 4 is a bit different since they can challenge that and make you lose your turn. So this is like the Mahjong game, you just gotta play through the tournaments. It's a bit different. We have an actual story going on here. And like the start of the story, we were required to win 3 matches, but every match after chapter 1 hasn't required us to win, which I think is a little weird. So in a sense, kind of. But I know the second that I start purely folding, the game's gonna go, oh no, 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 you were supposed to win that match. Which is just always the way of things, isn't it? Can't wait till you get the bad ending and Uno doesn't go to Uno College. Uno can't afford to go to Uno College because I didn't win the scholarship. That damn class president won the scholarship. I still think it's wild that the middle schooler who rolled in out of nowhere ended up winning that Uno tournament, getting either what was equivalent to $4,000, like US dollars at the time, or a free trip to Hawaii. Oh, she's stacking. Oh. Looks like we're taking a 4 here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Better player won. Wowza! I got hosed there. That's gonna be a lot of points. Oh, it's only 100. It could be worse. We didn't have any wilds. I think Misa's been practicing. She's been getting really good at Uno recently. She's been out here training with the Uno Grandmasters. Alright, we lost the game of Uno. Can you tell us where the president is? That was fun. By the way, Uno-chan, what did you want? Oh, one thing, I almost forgot. Misa, have you seen the chief? I guess Kiyomi is excited because the club president became Miss Tsune. How rude. You have a better half than me, so why are you so careless? What are you talking about? I want to know what the boss is going to do about Uno. I don't care about her at all. I just want to know what her stance is on Uno. If it were the club president, I would have met Satsuki. He told me to keep up with club activities while he was away. It looks like you haven't forgotten about the club.
Yeah.
Alright, time to find one more person and then ask them what their opinion is on Uno. Imagine, if you will, a world where if you want to do anything, you must first play a game of Uno.
Konnichiwa.
Hi, Mary. I was just thinking, the choice was thinking about Uno more than anyone else. And that's why she's the club president, it just makes sense. I'm sure that if Uno-kun keeps winning, I'll be able to meet Chitoise. It's possible with that manager. Okay, if it's a game of Uno, leave it to me. You're gonna be forced to play Uno in the back alleys behind the convenience store. Uno really came onto some hard times recently. In order to make ends meet, he's now doing back alley Uno matches. Is that Terumi? What's she doing here? Oh, it's Uno-san. Terumi is looking for someone. Is it your big brother? Is it your yaoi hand big brother? That's a coincidence. Actually, I'm looking for someone too. Yay! I'm with Uno-san. I'm going to celebrate the anniversary with Uno-san. If that's the case, I'll go too. Huzzah! Celebratory game of Uno! Hey, cool cat. Ooh! What an opening hand! Okay. I can work with this. I mean, we've got to try to get a good hand against this Uno prodigy, really. This is only her third game of Uno, and she has won every single one she's done thus far. Our chances of winning are not great. I still stand by the fact that there's a 3-note run in this song that sounds exactly like Stardust Speedway Act 1 from Sonic Mania. He eventually gets addicted and has to go to harder card games, like Dose. Really, Uno's final breaking point was when he finally broke down and played Phase 10 instead. Ooh, dead in the water here. Not a chance. Yeah, that was just a stupidly powerful starting hand. Imagine wanting to decompress and your sister just goes, okay, Uno Oni-san. See, this is how they decompress, and how they solve their problems, and how they make money. Honestly, Uno really does make the world go round. ps10 is your family's game of choice. I'm sorry to hear your family's that far gone, Prince. I can make this work. To your guys' board game / card game of choice. That's a tough one, actually. So, I really like board games, and I want to play more board games. But Alex and her family... Oh, they got stacked. Alex and her family isn't really big on card games that have a lot of rules, so we end up playing a lot of party games like Pantone, Priorities, Telestrations, things along those lines. And I've been trying to find a board game or a card game that is more entry level that everyone can enjoy, but I have not been able to find that yet. Kami did post one in Discord. I think it was last week, but I ended up looking into that game and it was so unbelievably complicated. Like it ran in Root, yeah, Root. There were so many pieces, you had to roll different dice, it's not complex at all. I read through the rules and looked at the game board, and I think the rating of, what was it, 3.8 something for complexity on Board Game Geek is completely fair for that. Like, personally, I didn't find it to be all too complex, but I believe it was too complex for Alex. Like, I'm not kidding when I say we need baby's first board game. Chutes and ladders, too many rules. Candyland, too complicated. Time to break out Chungus Odyssey 2. Alright, you're just making things up now. That's not real. Try Hoot Owl Hoot. It's a ton of fun for a beginner's board game. Captain, will you find the Board Game Geek page for it and post that in Discord? Yeah, I think for the most part, we play more party games than board games. So it's a good amount of poetry for Neanderthals, ransom notes, things along those lines. Fortunately, I didn't join a family that loves hidden role games or Catan. Man, I would not be able to stand if every family gathering we played Catan or Werewolf or Mafia or whatever. I'm also glad we don't do Cards Against Humanity, actually. Good golly, do I dislike Cards Against Humanity. You know, it was a lot of fun when I was a freshman in high school. But then you play about 4 or 5 rounds and you're like, okay, so it's just the same jokes over and over again. And that's really the point when I'm like, ah, yeah, I think I'm good. There's no real humor to be had here other than, oh, he put down the abortion card. Are you excited? Were you happy at that game of Uno? It was so fun. Terumi was so excited. Now that you're having fun, I want to ask you something. Have you seen our boss? You're the beautiful Miss Lutsumi's sister, right? I really like her. But I don't know where she is. Maybe Tatsumi's brother knows. Big brother. Person? Is that the person you're looking for, Tatsumi-chan? Yes, I usually stay in this room. Who is Tatsumi-chan's brother? He's cool. Okay, but does your brother have a name? Yeah, he's awesome. There we go. Oh, I love the billowy blouse. Look at him with the billowy blouse, eating his rice bowl. Big brother, can I have some more? Big brother's food is so delicious. No, no, Tatsumi, this is too much. I need this for my gains. Tatsumi keeps eating, he'll become cool and strong like Big Brother. Tatsumi, please don't do that. I beg of you, do not do steroids like me. Then I'll get really strong and beat up those who bully my brother. When that time comes, I'll give you my big brother as a bride. Rolling in here, swole as hell, taking your big brother down the aisle. Tatsumi, my brother is in serious trouble. Look at a good rice cooker they had. Okay, I think that was everywhere. Did this progress the chapter? She wasn't there again. Where on earth is she? Hey, Takami, do you have any ideas? Uh-oh, Kappa face. When are you going to America, Cheetoys? Where are you? She's actually just under a blanket under one of the desks. You can't find her. Uno, I guess we have no choice but to look around the whole school again, right? Please no. Please no. Well, I guess that can't be helped. Then will I decide to protect myself. Did this push the chapter? I'm pretty sure I checked around everywhere at the school. Let's see if we're into chapter 6 now. God, what is going on with that man's hand? Nope, we're still in chapter 5. Hurry up and go get Cheetoys. Oh, I guess we didn't check the gym. You glanced at his face and thought he had a huge fake mustache. Nope, that was his mouth. Really, no one's here. No one's in the gym. Gime? What's a gime? Oh, gime. Hey, Misa. What if more Uno? The people, they clamor for more Uno. Yeah, it's just, at the end of that line where it goes, doo-doo. It's big Stardust Speedway energy. Oh, I got you guys here. I do not have a YouTube audio capture here. Let's just real quick. Application audio capture, YouTube audio, that's what I wanted. Let's just quickly... Stardust Speedway. Act 1 Sonic Mania OST extended. Thank you. Recent searches. What if we just jam on some Stardust Speedway instead? See, now this right here, this is baby making music. You gotta make it louder. Sure thing, boss. Crank that shit up. It fits surprisingly well, right? Sometimes Stardust Speedway just works. Big city pop energy. That might be why I like it so much. See, it's that bit right there, the do 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 do. Would I like to add 2 on that? Sure. Also has some real funky bass. There's a reason that the bass guitar is my favorite instrument. Could almost fall into a Streets of Rage game, absolutely. Alright, I won't make you guys listen to the entire hour-and-a-half song that I have saved here. Let's... reverse. Okay, yeah, we got game audio. Perfection. Oh man, I was jamming. Hey, who turned off the beats? You guys will now never unhear Stardust Speedway in this Uno song. Like the bass guitar because you lack guitar playing skills. Sorry, had to make the joke. Now, there's something about the bass guitar that you feel it in your bones. I've actually recently been getting back into Japanese fusion jazz. I've been having a great time with it. I'll tell you, it's been a blast just putting my headphones in, going outside and doing yard work while Cassiopeia plays in the background. No! You're now getting Uno ads on YouTube. He has fallen for my most devious of traps. This was really the grand scheme all along. My stream is actually sponsored by Mattel. Oh no, she's gone Uno mode. But not Uno mode enough to win. Oh no, she's gone Uno mode again. But still not Uno mode enough to win. Yeah, this 2 might do it. We could have actually slow played that too, and it would have probably been smarter. I'm gonna slow play this too. I know she doesn't have a 2 or a yellow. What if my hand is just oops all 3s? That's a valid Yaku, isn't it? Just the oops all 3 hand? Ugh. Boop, boop. Alrighty, y'all. I was hoping we would finish this game before the ad break, but no. We are rounding out hour 1, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to put you over on the BRB screen, play you some music while we run a couple of ads, and we will be back in just a second, folks. Enjoy the tunes. I will see you on the other side of this break. Be back then, y'all. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I do appreciate it. Let's get back to it. Good golly, my oily ass hands leaving imprints on my analog stick. Gross. So, every so often, I go out to pawn shops to try to look for better PS1 controllers or PS2 controllers, because you can never have too many, especially given the amount of frequency that I play my PlayStation. I run into this problem every so often that most of the PS1 or PS2 controllers that I find either have the rubbers ripped off of the analog stick, so there's no soft grippy, it's just digging hard plastic into your finger. Either that, or the analog sticks are so unbelievably oily. Like, just covered butt to tip in just so much oil. I got all that built-up gamer grease. And I've had a tendency to notice, if you get a controller that has a very heavy buildup, has a really heavy buildup of grease on the analog stick, it doesn't matter if you clean it and use rubbing alcohol or anything like that, there will just always mysteriously more grease will form on it, which is kind of gross. If it was the grease from my hand, whatever, I know where my hands have been. I know that I wash my hands multiple times in a day. The weird, nasty people who are pawning their PS2 controllers, I don't know if they're washing their hands. I do wish as a kid I just purchased like 80 PS1 controllers from the pawn shop in my hometown, because they used to have so many. They don't have any now, but they used to just have buckets and buckets of them. GameCube controllers as well. So many. Missa, do you know anything? I don't know anything about it, but based on the manager's personality, if I keep winning at Uno, I'm sure she'll show up. So we're going to keep winning and expose them. All right, let's do it. I don't know if I'm going to keep winning. I think I'm going to keep losing, in fact. I'm looking, Stella, I'm looking. Okay, so no one was there. Who was at the pond? That was Mary, wasn't it? Yeah. She just cried and said that she loved me, to which I said, "You're not a game of Uno. Why would I want to associate with you?" I was thinking, Toys was thinking about Uno all the time. I'm sure if Uno keeps winning, you'll be able to meet. Okay. Do I have to actually win against every person at the school this go around? Alright, creepy nurse. Oh, if it isn't Uno, so we meet again. You gonna tell me about that other girl again? What a fool. I won't tell you. Wow, excuse me, Sensei. I'll play Uno, so cheer up. Yeah, so I think the thing is we just need to win against everyone. We can cook with a hand like this. Ooh, you fell for the classic trap. Maybe it was I who fell for the classic trap. It turns out I was the buffoon all along. Come on, put down a 7, 8, or a 9. Stop. I'm getting chained out here. She's chaining me. Ah, I can work with a 9. Uno, reverse blue, final blue card. Okay, alright, we're safe. Yup. Yup. No! Not the draw two! Anything but the gumdrop buttons! Okay, I can work with that. Damn, she hit me with the no you. But she did just know you herself. 3. Well, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. No 9. Another wild, sure. We'll drop the wild and go to blue. Watch as she reverse blue, skip yellow. Then she draws a card. Okay, now she puts down a blue 6. Damn. Okay, if it pivots to yellow here, I think I have a win. I think I'm gonna draw. Got the 1. Hey, Superficial, how you doing today, bud? Everyone's coming out today. The people are clamoring for you, for Uno. Everyone loves Uno. Alright, she better not challenge this. Let's see if she challenges it. Nope, she didn't challenge it. Okay. Well, that's a GG then. Alright, we can finally extort some information out of her. What's 105? Insane value. That is what the kids are calling huge doinks. Uno did it. He finally did it. He's gonna get that Uno scholarship and go to Uno U. Even if your spirits have improved, it's pleasant to tell the person you love about another woman. Please, stop teasing me, Sensei. Please, I beg of you, quit being creepy. Oh, it's no good getting angry so easily. Ace has to always remain cool. When you say that... If I act like that, I won't be able to face Chi Toys. I need to get myself together. Okay. I think the only person that I still need to beat is... Misa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we beat up the girl in the library, we beat up the teacher. Mary didn't want to play with us. Nobody was in the gym. And yeah, we beat up the little girl in the classroom as well. So I think it's just Misa here. I can work with this. Skip turn 1. I can reverse wild 1. So if it by some stretch of the imagination stays in blue for a couple of turns and she doesn't hit me with any draws, we may have a W on our hands. Let's reverse 4. That was a very, very versatile hand. And that right here, that's the strategy of Uno at its finest. She gonna challenge it? If I were her, I would challenge it. 1 card left, calling Uno on a wild. You have no choice but to challenge, right? Yep, she's challenging. I think I actually lose this challenge. I don't understand what challenge does. Oh, enjoy your 6 cards. The first time ever seeing this mechanic, I don't get it. Alright, that should be everybody in the school beating this go around. Show me your hand. How many points am I getting? Ooh. It's if you could have played a card instead. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I've never seen the that rule played in Uno before. But no, it seems like for the most part we're chaining things together with our wild, so we won't lose a challenge more often than not. Misa, do you know anything? Misa don't know anything about it, but based on manager's personality, if we keep winning Uno, she'll show up. That doesn't help us. I've been going around a lot, and I've realized that manager is pretty popular. Of course, there's no way Cheetoys isn't popular, right? Cheetoys, Cheetoys. When will you go to America, Cheetoys? I was a fool to ask you. So I guess we just need to keep wandering around. There's someone in the library. Oh, hey, it's whatever his name was. Jesse? Sarah. Oh, Sarah, it's strange to see you alone in a place like this. Actually, I have a favor to ask of you, Uno-kun. Wow, I got nailed first, so what do you want? Could you teach me Uno? I want to get better like you. Well, Uno is a very intense skill-based game, so it's going to take years for you to learn properly how to play. But with enough hard will, determination, dedication, I think you two have the potential to maybe get as good as me at Uno one day. Maybe. Wow. Holy moly. He's going off. Okay. I shouldn't talk shit, I guess. Talk shit, get hit. It's alright, I'll hold the entire draw pile in my hand. Stop. Oh, hey, look, we finally get to play. Okay. Lord almighty. Okay, so I think it's skip, skip, draw two, reverse. No. Probably skip, 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 reverse, draw two. Let's go for that. Alright, buddy. I want you to see how it feels. I want you to remember this feeling next time that you want to throw down a big old Uno chain at me. Rebas. Big chain, big chain. Alright. We're even in the playing field a little bit. It's 4-12. No. It will stay red. Well, that sucks for me. Oh my goodness. Alright, so he doesn't have any reds or blues in his hand right now. Yellow. Yo. Keep it blue, baby. Keep it blue. Until we no longer want to keep it blue. Nice, we burnt this hand down very quickly. Alright, we're not gonna make that same mistake we made yesterday where we didn't call Uno and also picked the wrong color. Damn. They were sitting on that one waiting. Okay, we're gonna draw a skip and a reverse. Well, that wasn't a skip or a reverse. Alright, now put down your blue 7. We know he has a blue 7 in the hand. Damn. That's not a blue 7. And I'm still thinking about those kebabs I made for dinner last night. They turned out so unbelievably well. Let's hold off on cutting that. Mother of mercy. Okay. We'll drop this and go red. I can pull up a picture of those kebabs. Man, oh man, were they tasty. Boop. Put them in food. Yeah, put them in food. Let's open link. Yeah, there's the one. Keep these bad boys. Man, were they so good. So, the one I made for Alex was literally just meat, since she doesn't like fruit or vegetables, but on mine, you better believe I put some pineapple on there, mushrooms, some zucchini. I still had the meat. Oh, it was so tasty. Man, oh man, was it so good. Like those mushrooms in particular, they got a great char on the outside. They were nice and soft, seasoned them just perfectly. So very tasty. You're gonna make a tomato bisque and grilled cheese tonight? I wish we still had soup weather here. Hope we get a win. Okay. Yeah, I wish it was still soup weather over here. We're unfortunately into the summer months, so It's prime grilling season now. The soup weather is out. It's time to grill. It rained so much yesterday. Oh, so you're living in it now. Honestly, rainy spring to summer evenings are the best time to have soup. Like a lighter soup though. I think a tomato soup or like a light chicken noodle is great for a rainy spring or summer day. Where like if it's like -20 outside, that's the best time to have a really hearty potato soup in a bread bowl. Gotta just load up on as many carbohydrates as possible. You're in the low 90s in Texas. We're not quite to there yet. It is, today's high is 69. Yeah, we'll stack another draw 2 on it. Yeah, today's high is 69. It's not quite the kind of weather that we're turning the air conditioner on, but also it's a little bit too warm to have the oven going. Which is why you go outside and you have yourself a nice little grill. A good old grill and chill. I will say, I've never really been to areas where it's been like unbelievably humid, except for when I went down to Texas for a wedding a handful of years ago, and we were basically in a town that was built in a canyon with a huge river running around the bottom of it. We will not challenge that. And it was like 120 degrees, 90% humidity, just so miserable. The kind of weather that at the end of the day you have to peel your shirt off. Not take off, peel off. Okay. Alright, let's go for red. It was really a beautiful town though. Once you got past the miserable humidity, it was a beautiful place. I kind of felt that way about Carlsbad, California as well. Carlsbad that was some rough humidity. I didn't call Uno. No. Well. I'll drop the 5. We could get back into Uno, but I don't trust that. Okay. This is good. This is good. We beat Sarah. I believe after Sarah, we have finished every person in the school. And how many points am I getting? 71, that's nice. Don't know why they didn't reverse skip and then put down their green card. They're probably saving it so they could chain into the blue there. But heck, that just means more points for me. Thank you, Uno. It was good practice. By the way, Uno, what do you want from me? Nothing, I just want to play more Uno. Have you seen our manager? I've been looking for her, but I don't know where she went. You mean Chitoy-san? You're a very feminine and wonderful person. I admire you. Hey, come on. Even if you flatter that idiot, you're not going to get anything out of her. That's not true. Chitoys is popular with both guys and girls. My man. We stand a bisexual queen. Usually I was hoping to get Chitoys to teach me Uno, but I was told that Uno would be the best person to teach me because he's the ace of the club. Yep, that's why I lost round 1 of the school tournament. What's the matter? You know boss. Anyway, if you see her, let me know. So... oh boy. We have Creepy Man and his cut abs. Well, in continuation from yesterday, started on page 64. Google Translate has no idea what that one says. Ah, a bird. No, that's... the world is good. That's Captain Okata? Okita. For you, I can fly. Come to my heart. Damn it, Okatai. Sarah, run. If he catches you, it's all over. Was this little giraffe with the 6 on his head supposed to be the Uno mascot? Chitoys, Chitoys. One of my memory. Kami, wake up. This is so annoying. I can't stand to find her quickly enough. Okay, I guess we're just going to keep trying to win rounds of Uno. So we beat Misa in here, we beat Sarah in here, we beat President in here. Mary didn't want to duel, we beat the little girl, and no one was in the gym. Gym still empty? Yep, the gym is still empty. I guess I'll go and try to battle the cheerleader again. What was her name? Yura?
Yep.
Hi, Yura. Would you like to play some Uno? Hey, Uno. You still looking for Miss Litsune? Don't talk like that. You're just trying to scare me, so you find something out. We've come to meet, so why not Uno first? True, very true. We ran into each other, so Uno? It's a good start in hand. By that I mean I have to draw. If she drops a 1 or a 9, I can run with that. Skipu. So I probably want to, if she doesn't have a card. Nope, she has a draw 2. Okay. Another draw 2. Okay, I can work with a 3 now. Okay, we can pivot this draw 2. And then skip, reverse, reverse, 9. Let's start clearing out the hand. Alright, skip, reverse, reverse, 9. And then I'm probably going to put down the 1. So in case she changes the color, I still have the 1, and then I have wild 4, and I can end with 1. We've really got that Uno strategy built up. I'm gonna say I'm somewhat of an Uno prodigy. Yo. Don't you do it. Don't you skip in another color. Okay. 8, we're gonna put the 1 down. And barring her having a draw 2, we get a win here. Easy peasy. There's never been an easier game. I guess we are only winning the single matches. Maybe I need to do the double match and then win the single match in order to get 2 toys to spawn. Here, I'll look at her hand. 24 points. Yeah, nothing all too special. Just a bunch of medium value cards. God, imagine if right at the end you draw 4 wild cards from a draw 4. And then it's just, oops, minus 200 points. Oh, that was fun. See you later. Smell you later. Hey, wait a minute. What about the manager? Mitsuki was walking around that area. I don't know where she went after that, though. I see. Looks like I'll be entering the school. Thanks, Yura. Okay. That's information. Yeah. Okay, so she is potentially in the school. Who was in the classroom? It was creepy lady, right? Yep. It's the nurse again. Gonna challenge me to more Uno? No. No more Uno. Is Sarah gonna challenge me to a single match? Also, no. Okay, check the nurse's room. I think we're actually making progress right now. Since no one wants to battle us again. It's a good sign. Good timing, I heard where the manager is. Good. Misa, where is she? The boys were whispering that she has gone into the gym. Okay. Off to Gaim. Oh, we found her! Madam President. Yay, finally, I found the boss. Uno-kun, I thought you'd come. I thought I'd come and see you. That's what I thought. I don't really like waiting anyway, boss. I have something to ask you. Wanna play some Uno? I heard you're going to America, but what will I do if you become Miss Litsune? You probably don't care about Uno anymore. Hey, stop making weird accusations. You think I stopped caring about Uno? No way. I'll check to see if those words are real. One-on-one 3 matches, okay. The old 3-matcher. Not the best starting hand. Okay, let's skip wild yellow 5. You know, if we had a Mahjong game that had an actual story like Uno did here, I think that would have been so much more fun than Hideyosuke no Mahjong Kazoku. If we got to walk around town and talk to people and then challenge them to games of Mahjong, that would have been great. Yeah, I'm not gonna challenge that. Okay. Baby wants a green, baby gets a green. Now hold on to that wild draw 4 till the end. And that'll be my killing card. Yup. So where are you guys landing on charcoal versus propane in terms of grilling? I've always been a charcoal purist, but Alex is unfortunately a propane purist, which has created a little bit of tension in terms of grilling. So I've only grilled on propane like 3 times, and every single time has been here. I haven't quite figured out how to do it effectively. You don't think it matters very much? I think it matters quite a bit. I can't get a consistent heat source on propane. So like, I can get a good medium, but I can't keep that medium for a prolonged period of time. Where on charcoal, I can get a medium, I can hold a medium, I can get it up to high. you can't get charcoal right. It's either too hot or not hot enough. But it's consistent. You can work with consistent. With propane varying drastically between all or nothing, it's just rough. You've always loved charcoals, but your wife likes propane for ease getting going. That's fair. ps1, I feel like you and I are in the exact same boat on this one. Skip, 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 yellow. Like with those kebabs that I made yesterday, because the heat source was so uneven, all of the cubes of steak were not cooked equally. We had a few that were well, we had some that were medium, we had a couple toward the center that were very rare. Granted, that was just on Alex's skewer. All of mine were just about fine. Unfortunately, your charcoal grill rusted and you had to get rid of it. You've got to save up for a new charcoal grill and you want to get one of those, the thick wired steel grill, not the stamped thin steel. Totally fair. We just win here, don't we? This is just W City, I think. You miss the smokiness of charcoal, especially on steaks and hamburgers. I don't know, I personally find charcoal to be easier and taste better. Maybe I just need to grill on propane when there's a little bit less wind. Perhaps that's the issue. I also have a problem of locating where the heat is exactly going on a propane grill. Like, I put my stuff right above where the fire is, but hey, sometimes that's not where the heat is. It is kind of funny. Even though I prefer a charcoal grill over a propane, I will always prefer a gas range in terms of a stove over an electric. The only benefit propane has over charcoal is having a greater palette for herbs and spices you can use. How so? I think I failed to see the difference maker. I guess the smoke is going to just eat up any flavor of like thyme or rosemary, right? The typical charcoal grill taste. Yeah, okay. I don't know why my immediate thought was you were saying you couldn't use specific spices on a charcoal grill because it was a heat issue or something like that. Not everything complements that, yeah. I don't know. I think for the most part, if you're going out and grilling something, you're doing it because you want the grill taste. Like, if I want the steak that I'm making to taste like butter and thyme, I'm going to pan-sear it in butter and thyme. I'm not going to go out and try to put it on a grill. Rats. Oh man, are we cooked here? Oh no, she doesn't have any more greens in her hand. Okay. Interesting. She does have a 3. Joke's on you, I also have a 3. Well said, the reason you do the grill is for the smoke and char. Yeah, we're planning a barbecue for the start of next month. So I need to get more comfortable on the propane grill. I'm gonna be making a lot of burgers. And by a lot, I mean a lot. We're gonna have like 15 people over. Which that should be fun. I love hosting people. There's something that's just so enjoyable about sharing cooking with those around you. 2 7s. I've been skipped. Okay. She's been sitting on these skips forever. Yeah, we bought an entire cow. We bought the beef from an entire cow, what, last month? We just have an absolute boatload of ground beef and steak in the freezer right now. And I pulled out one of the packs of steak for the kebabs last night, and it was so much. I've never cooked a ribeye before, but the steak was like that fucking thick and like the size of my head. So I ended up only cubing about half of it for all of those kebabs. So I was planning for that steak to just be for a special occasion, but as it turns out, no, we're gonna be having steak again tonight. I'm gonna pan-sear that one though. We're grilling some mastiff ribeyes this weekend. Hell yeah. Your mouth is truly watering. I'm just gonna pan-sear this one on my cast iron with copious amounts of butter and thyme. But that's personally my favorite flavor for a steak.
Yup. Finish.
Yay! I have a bunch of the leftover zucchini and mushrooms as well from the kebabs last night, so I'm gonna probably toss those in the air fryer. They've already got oil, so they'll crisp up nicely. Thyme, interesting. I love thyme. I love thyme so much. I am a weird little guy when it comes to thyme. Because the aromatic freshness, I like the way it tastes. I think it accents red meat really well. You love rosemary too. So I have a problem with full rosemary sprigs just being like pine needles. It just feels like I'm chewing on pine needles. I figure I could probably get ground rosemary, but that kind of, I don't know. I'm big on thyme. You ever made tea with it? I have not made tea with it. My go-to tea is usually peppermint, but that's mostly just because I have a little sensitive tummy. Alrighty, y'all. With all of that said, we are rounding out hour 2 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a second. I'm going to put you over on the BRB screen, and when we come back, we are going to continue with some more, not Mahjong, some more Uno. Alrighty, y'all. Enjoy the tunes, and I will be back in just a second, folks. See you after this break. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I appreciate it. Also, see you around, Prince Wizard. Thanks for stopping by. And hi, Morgan. Didn't see your message earlier. Let's get that translator up and let's keep on going with Uno. Looks like your feelings for Uno have changed, boss. I'm so glad. I've been saying that since the beginning. I was a little excited. I'm happy when people say I'm pretty, and I'd love to go to America too. I think if the manager is serious about Uno, then that's fine. Yeah, you can go to America, long as you like Uno still. Even if you're in America and you don't have to compete in the national tournament, you love Uno. Uno-kun. Don't worry, we'll keep doing our best as a club until the club president comes back. I'm sorry. Thank you, Uno. Besides, I don't think Miss Something will ever become a department head again. There's no way I can miss that chance. Oh, so that's what you're saying. You're the only one without a souvenir from America. Yeah, give me an official Uno pack from the States. Yeah, that's not true, boss. Ooh! Hold the freaking phone here. Wowza. Alright, let's just grab this corn real quick. Pull it up above the game capture. There we go. Alright, let's just censor that a little bit. I'll be okay. No one needs to see that. Miss Lutsune, member of the Uno Club, must have been very serious. But I never thought something as trivial as Uno would become so popular. I understand it, thinking it was just a game, but I can't leave it any longer than this. Also, if games like Uno become more popular, it could become a problem. This school belongs to me. All students should obey me. Anything I do not approve of has no use in my school. Especially stupid games. Well then, Shino-sama. I'll prepare for Rei's school rules. Yikes. Big yikes for me. Let's just get rid of that corn real quick. Corn removal redemption win. The corn only goes on when we're farming or trying to censor a dong. I should probably actually move this real quick, like. Unlock the corn. That's the Uno corn. Perfect. Boss, you'll be in Los Angeles in 3 days. Get hit on by the surfers. I'll be careful. By the way, I heard a rather unpleasant rumor. I swear it's not true. Oh, so Miss Lutsune is canceled after all. It was just a short-lived dream, Director. Listen to the end. It's like the student council president is planning to revise the school rules. God, this is just like Footloose. that guy again. If he shows up, things will get weird. I don't really know the details, but it seems like our club activities. It looks like something bad is going to happen. One last favor before I leave Japan. How about you look into it for me? Well, it's hard to refuse if you say so, but the person I'm talking to is the student council president. I don't think it's going to work in a straight line. If things continue like this, there will be no bright future for the Uno Club. You're right. We can't just leave that bastard alone. They love the word bastard, don't they? Well, I'll try. Give it a try. Is this chapter 6? We're gonna go up to the president. I challenge you, 1 game of Uno. Winner stays at school, loser goes to the Shadow Realm. Alright, chapter 6. This should be the final chapter.
頑張って。
First order of business, we'll head to the student council room. I assume this is where the president is.
うなさん。
It's little middle schooler. Ah, it's Uno-san. Uno-san, listen to me. Rumi-chan. Plus, we have the disciplinary committee chairman here. What a combination. What a twist. I heard we won't be allowed to play Uno at school anymore. What should I do? Eventually, all games will be banned. You're talking about that rumor, but banning all games is ridiculous. Uno really is a card-carrying gamer. This right here is further proof that gamers are the most oppressed class. Uno-san, please teach this arrogant older brother how fun Uno is. Okay. 3 matches, 3-person game. Okay. I think Terumi could win. Not with a hand like this, she can't. Holy moly.
スキップ。 こんなのや。
You know, for being so strictly against Uno, these people sure do join in games of Uno very often. Ugh, I would never be caught dead playing a game of Uno. Anyway, let's play some Uno.
ワイルド。イエロー。
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Boop, boop. You bastard.
出しちゃおう。
It's wild how much of this story is one-on-one games of Uno.
やだ。 ドローツ。
Now you draw 2, and you draw 2. Draw 4. So I'm hoping that as long as Jin doesn't win, we still get to progress the story. I imagine Terumi
チャレンジ。
winning is going to be perfectly fine. Challenge all you want, buddy. You can challenge that any day of the week. Take your 6 cards. Bum bum. Bum ba bum. Bum bum. Alright, we're in good shape here. How about more yellow? You gonna challenge it again? Please challenge it again. Nothing would make me happier than a challenge here. Nope, he learned his lesson. Okay. Alright, someone pivoted to red. I didn't call Uno! I've goofed. I've made mistakes. Shit. Alright, that's fine. So, is it just me, or does the 2 on his 12 when it's highlighted look more like a sigma than a 2? Outskill, truly a skill issue. See, like right there, that looks like a sigma. That doesn't look like a 2. Oh, oh, ah. Skip. There we go. We're actually gonna press the Uno button this time. Turn it red, turn it red, turn it red, turn it red. Aw. You know, kind of rude if you ask me. Yeah, we'll cut the 2. I can't believe that Uno for the PS1 has an origin story for Hatsune Miku in it. Back when Miku was a middle schooler, she loved the game of Uno. Wild. Oh no. Oh no. We might be cooked here. Oh, he didn't call Uno. See, I'm not the only one that forgets to call Uno. Hey. Dick. Don't know what it is, but Uno just brings out the worst in me. I'm gonna have a sweaty gamer moment over Uno. I would like a turn too.
Oi, oi. Draw 2.
You fucker.
出しちゃおう。あっちゃ。
Okay, good. It wasn't another draw too. I'm getting heated. I'm having a heated moment at this little child. Yup. Okay.
Yup. Huh. Check.
Apparently nobody knows how to call Uno in this game. We've all messed it up at least once.
Yup. Huh.
Okay, 5. Wild Red's okay. Kami, how long would you say Grandall is going to take? Switch to green, switch to green. Aw. You know, if you squint real hard, that S kind of looks like a 3. Beats you? Okay. Hey, at least she took the W here. I figured you had experience with Grandall. Does it have a how long to beat page? Hold up here. How long to beat? It does not, but I have a full playthrough right here from Dream Harrier Archive that says it's about 4 hours. Okay. I think we can trust someone else's archive. About 4 hours, that's fair. Yo, plus 69. Nice. Don't like that it's a little child that just got that, but still. Well, that sucks for me. Guess I'm taking 4 to the chin. I can work with most of those. I can work with one of those. Not most. Just the one. I'm just gonna put my controller down. If the game wants to give me a turn, I'll take my turn. Oh my goodness. I'm getting Uno'd out here. Can I also wild draw 4? I do not want to challenge that. Shoot, was that first one to add another wild draw 4? Yeah, this is challenge. Damn. Should have scanned it. Okay, now I have 2 wild draw 4s. You know, for my good old 14 card hand. Stop! Hey, I get a turn! Yay! Criminy. Alright, let's try to find that line. Oof. Yeesh.
どうだ
えい
それよ
Do it again.
こんなのやえいリバース
Oh, golly.
おいおい
I'm gonna put the Mahjong Redemption back on, but change it to Uno.
どうだ
Uno is a game that causes great damage to the human spirit and offers no benefit.
よっ
Yup.
え
チェック
いやだ
Didn't call Uno. Can't count it. I have a skip, sure.
それよ
I would like to reverse it so I can +4 wild Jin.
こんなのや
よっ
えい
Hey.
よっ
Let's wild it into yellow.
ワイルド
I'm gonna be using our draw 4 wilds to try to keep it in blue as long as possible.
ドロー
Yo.
2出しちゃ
Shout outs to whatever her name was, Tetsumi. Out here giving him the business.
よっ
うのえい負けないよ
Alright, Jin, as long as you don't skip me, we're gonna be okay.
ワイルドブルー
Work with Wild Blue. Oh, the danger. I don't know if she has a blue in her hand. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna do a big risk. Whew, she didn't have a blue in her hand.
よっ
Yo.
えい
はっよっ
Alright, I think we're in good shape here. And we are about to hit her with some real unpleasantness. You want to stay blue? No one seems to have any blues in their hand
ドロ
anymore.
ー4ブルー
What if, and hear me out here, she has a +4 or a draw 4 wild
ひどい
and passes it to her brother who also has a draw 4 wild? Easy as
ド
that.
ロー
That's gonna be huge points for us, potentially.
4これで勝負だ
This is potentially, as the kids say, huge doinks.
ひどい
That's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the big doinks. Yeah, let's see them cards. +39, that's okay. +128, that's the good stuff. I am a wealthy lad. You better believe that Uno's a top now. Uno has ascended to his true top position. Alright, all last. Yellow, you say? To shreds, you say?
Hey.
And the wife? To shreds, you say? I'd rather get rid of the yellow. Could have shifted it to blue, but I would rather get the yellow out of my hand.
Hey.
This would have been just an absolutely bonkers single player hand. Skip. Yeah, why not? Jin never gets a turn. No turn for him. Oh, you have more people in the game now. You hate missing stuff because of work. So, Shui, plot-wise, we found the president. She said that she will never stop playing Uno, so don't worry about that. But the student council president said that he is going to outlaw Uno from the school. So we need to go and stop him from outlawing Uno. And currently we are up against Jin and Jin's sister. Jin's sister is the little middle schooler who loves Uno. You failed. Jin's sister loves Uno, so we're trying to currently convince him to enjoy Uno as a game. The kid or the game? They're trying to outlaw the kid, which is why we're playing so much of the game. Alright, here you go. Tatsumi, now's your chance. Fuck him up, Socrates. Well, didn't really take the opportunity. Oh. You know, I once played a version of Uno with some family where we took like 13 different Uno packs and mixed them all together. So there were some from like Uno No Mercy, Uno Blitz, Uno Teams, Custom Uno, things like that. And then we just, when they were all mashed together, tried to play a regular game of Uno. And man, it was brutal. It took so unbelievably long. That game is not balanced in any way. Shoot. Okay, we have to hope that Tatsumi doesn't have a bunch of high value cards in her hand. Because we have a lot of value in our hand. Okay, I think we still win. Yep. Yeah, I was talking about this earlier. I do think it's very strange that this game has the ability to have up to 6 players in a game of Uno, but for the most part, the story mode is one-on-one Uno games. What do you think, disciplinary committee chairperson? Uno is the best, right? That's right. I can't refuse it. Terumi is my sister's fault. Big brother, Terumi-chan was your brother the disciplinary committee chairperson? Big brother, you have to obey all my orders. Terumi says so. Uno-san, I don't want this to be the last one. I want to play more Uno. Okay, I'll do something about the student council president. Make sure to protect Uno. Protect Uno with your life. Guard it with your soul. Come on, big brother. Let's decide what to do. I'm Kagura Jin. My hobby is arts, and my favorite game is... Oh, it's not Kigu. I like you too, Uno. Come on, big brother. Don't wear such a weakling. I never thought that a disciplinary committee chairperson who is undefeated in any skill would have such a weakness. Being scared of women is pretty uncool for Terumi's older brother. It's because the president is always there. You need to talk to more women. That's fine, if you want. Why don't you bring some other girls with me? We setting Jen up? Yay! Please, Chitoys. So kind and pretty. I love her so much. No, Terumi, stop it. He's just an awkward little guy. Cut him some slack. Hello, Ponytail. What do you think? Student council president can do such thing about it? I can't say anything yet. Let's see, story-wise, what's this saying? It's probably just going to be to protect the Uno Club from the student council president. Okay. And that's the whole thought. Okay, he wasn't in the student council room. Let's check the river. He out here hanging out by the duck pond? Nope. We found Terumi again. Hey, you two. Do you know where the council president is? Let's go and talk to him. Gion, he's busy working in the student council room. Ah, thank you for the information. Want to play some Uno about it? Student council room. Thank you, disciplinary committee chairperson. That one. I picked this one. Alright. There he is. We have seen this man's wiener. Uno-kun, what's wrong? You've got a scary look on your face. What is it, Uno boy? Hey, President, I hear you're going to make some weird school rules. Yes, everyone must kiss the nurse now. Are you talking about the gamer ban? It's a beautiful school rule that completely bans all gamers, even though they have no effect on school life. I won't accept such a ridiculous rule. Don't you understand? Whatever I decide is absolute in this school. This school revolves around me. I think it more revolves around Uno. The game, not the person. Apparently it's all for nothing, you useless drop. Apparently it's all for nothing unless you yourself drop the school rule. I've told you before, but I don't like this so-called game. Ever since I was born, there has never been anything I found interesting. Well then, I'll show you how fun games are. Oh, and how is that? With a game of Uno. That was decided from the beginning. Let's go, Chairman. Let's play Uno. Ooh, it's getting serious. Best of 5. Huge game. Alright, this is serious.
トップは俺がもらうぜ。つまらん。
A true final boss fight for the ages.
行くぜ。
You know, he doesn't know how to play Uno. We could very easily just make up rules.
ドロー2。
No, no, you can't do that one. You can't do that one because if you pick the green Uno card, that means that I have to give you 2 cards from my hand. But if I pick the green Uno card, I have to give you 2 cards from my hand. You kind of wish you slapped the wrong cards down. That would be very funny.
どうかな。スキップ。 おいおい。
Also, I like the new song.
よっ。
Sly Cooper ass music.
ドロー4。ブルー。これで勝負だ。
Dab on him.
なんだと。
You gonna challenge it? No, it wasn't gonna challenge it.
ルナ。それよ。
Damn. Hella good first hand.
さあ、かかってきやがれ。つまらん。よっ。
なんだと。
フィニッシュ。
I can't read Nandato without hearing it in Shiro's voice from Puyo Puyo Tetris. Damn. Real high value start. That was a solid starting hand. Really making him like Uno by curb stomping him into it. It's like when a grandmaster of chess is trying to teach you chess. It's like, come on, it's really fun. You move one piece. Shouldn't have done that. That was a blunder. Anyway, I'm gonna make you regret playing a game against me. It's just like when anyone tries to play Smash Bros with me. It's okay, I'm a reformed Smash player at this point. I learned how to shower. I got better, don't you worry.
どうかな。リバース。おいおい。よっ。
Okay, keep it in green, keep it in green. Yes. That's 2 fast ones. And here it is. I'm assuming I'm gonna get like 6 points here. This is not going to be a very high value hand. 27. Oh, he had a skip. All right, that's got some value. Okay, that's 2 wins under our belt. See, isn't this fun? Skip, reverse, draw 2, wild draw 4, skip again. Fans out here having the worst time. Everyone loves Uno, can't you tell? Tears are rolling from his face as he's setting down cards. Skip! I've been skipped. Doesn't have another skip. Rough nuts. No yellows for anyone. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna turn it green. Challenge me. Do it. So does a challenge work on numbers as well, or is it just colors? Hope he's challenging it. Boy, are you gonna regret this one. Yup. Ooh, quite the hand he has now. I'm gonna put down the green 5 after this. I can go 5 to 5 if he changes the color, then 9 to 9 blue. Oh no, I've been skipped. That's a chance for a color change. 7. Now we'll go with the 9. If he pivots to another 9, we can change the color to blue. Or he'll just draw to me. Oh, rough. Hate to see red. Yeah, I'll keep it going. We can stay in blue for a little bit.
Skip.
Yeah, nothing says this is a fun game of Uno like I'm kicking him straight in the dick. Just repeatedly, over and over again. Alright. If he doesn't draw to me, that's a W. Oh no, he can challenge that. Okay. Yeah, we don't want him to challenge us here. Alright. GG nonetheless.
これで勝負だ
You take those 4 more cards. I want bonus points.
なんだと
Yeah, show me what he's working with. 77. That's some good value right there. Alright, that's 3 wins. Just need 2 more. We have a huge point lead.
このまま一気に
Ah, these are good hands to start. We have a huge point lead. We can't lose in terms of total wins now. So I think as long as we just slow play this, we've got a good W here.
君にはこれがお似合いだ
And then Uno will finally return to this beautiful little school. Yeah, I'll stack.
行くぜ
Take it like a chump.
この私に向かって
What? You can't do that. That's not allowed. Oh, it totally is. 100% a rule. Don't look it up.
どうかなスキップ おいおい よっ
Wowza, he really is just handing me win after win, isn't he? No wonder this guy has no passion.
ドロー4グリーン
I think if I was having this bad of a time in a game of Uno, then I also would lose all my passion.
あなたの瞳にチャレンジ
Oh, you're challenging it, bud. Ooh, that's not gonna end well for him.
なんということだ残念だったね
Anyways, +6.
なんだと
I mean, in all fairness, he kind of had to, right?
フィニッシュやったぜ
I don't think he has a chance of winning at this point. I think we have to end this last match with, like, 4 wild draw 4s. That's the only chance he has to win. Oh, things aren't going well for old Prez over here.
このまま一気に行くぜ
Well, hey, look, we finally have a hand that isn't just absolutely cracked out the gate. It's still really good,
よっ
but it's not completely busted.
よっ
Okay, he didn't have a red. Oh, rough.
どうかなリバースおいおいどうかなリバース
Okay. We can keep it going.
おいおい
As long as it's not in blue, I'm fine. Let's get rid of this. Before anything. Okay. Care for a 7?
よっ
No. Care for draw 2?
ドロー2。
行くぜ。
寒い。
Man. Okay, okay. I think I see the line here.
リバース。
If I can get down to dual colors, we're gonna be doing
の方か
some good stuff.
リバース。
Reverse yellow is great. Alright, if he keeps it in
おい
yellow,
おい。
we can do some absolutely donkey-brained moves.
よっ。
Cool. Okay. It stays in yellow one more turn. One more turn in yellow, we can do some nice stuff. Alright.
それよ。
We're going to skip green, 8, wild, blue, 3.
つまらん。
それよ。
スキップ。
Man, remember when like the first 3 hours of us playing this game when we never drew a single wild
つまらん。
draw 4?
よっ。
Okay, don't have a +2. That's a 2. GG.
うの。
Baloo.
ドロー4。
Challenge it. Challenge it. Do it.
さあ、かかってきやがれ。
Nope, didn't challenge it.
あなたの瞳にチャレンジ。
He did challenge it. More points for us.
なんということだ。
I'm glad he just has an infinite amount of roses that just keep wilting in his hands.
なんだと。 よっ。
フィニッシ
And that'll do it.
ュ。やったぜ。
We just won 5 games of Uno in a row. You massacred him. Yeah, he's not coming back from this one. Another 159 points. If this doesn't make him love Uno, I don't know what will. That's brutal. That is so brutal. What can I say? Some of us are just built differently. See? Wasn't that fun? Yeah, I won! I lost, but what is this strange feeling? This is the #1 card game. Uno is so much fun. I can't believe it. I lost, so why am I feeling so satisfied? Alright, this guy loves being demeaned. He is a degradee if I have ever seen one. That's an exaggeration. Everyone knows that. Uno is an amazing game that you can't stop playing. It seems I was wrong. You can't steal a game. You wouldn't download a car. Another person has fallen in love with Uno. Now, it's time to go back. Oh, that's a great action shot, actually. Yeah, peace has returned to the school. When I think about it, we play Uno from every corner of the school. But there's still a long way to go after the school. All of Japan will become my slave. Uno, you doing okay, bud? No, no one can stop me. And now we compete in the Uno National Championship and then go to the World Championship, right? Yeah. 3 days later, manager Chitoys departed safely for America. And 2 months after that, we were the villain all along. Everyone, it's a big problem. Look. What's wrong, Kiyoshi? It's unusual for you to come running in such a hurry. I received a letter from Chitoys. It says Chitoys. Apparently Uno took part in a California tournament and won. That's a big problem. Japanese girl win. Wow, I'm in the newspaper. My face is in it too. Oh, what's that? The winner of this year's Uno All California Open tournament was... She was a 17-year-old Japanese female student. Amazing, Director Chitoisu. It's Chitoys, you look healthy. There's a message for us. Google Translate's having a terrible time trying to read Japanese girl win in the back. How are you preparing for the national tournament? We're going to have a big tournament ahead of us. I had fun. Everyone did your best. Aim for the top. Aim for the top. The club president won the championship. If we don't win too, we won't be able to hold our own. Okay then, I will definitely win the national championship. Boss, I won't lose. Project Uno, alrighty y'all. This has been Uno for the PS1. Joe, thank you so much for picking this game. It was a time through and through. Let's get switched on over to the spreadsheet and write out our final thoughts on Uno. Grab that, hop over to finished games, boop, that on down, and pull that on over. All right, what can we say about Uno? So the gameplay in this game, man, it's Uno, one of the worst card games out there. But boy, oh boy, is it a time. I think gameplay-wise, I like the multi-player Uno more than just going one-on-one. So those one-on-one matches, being the majority of the story mode, kind of detracted from the experience just a little bit. But I think, all in all, it was still a decent time. I think just about average, 5 out of 10. Graphics, oh god, he's back. Quick, bring the corn out. All the characters are full of a lot of flavor, but they all look so very weird. The backgrounds are nice, just a nice, a little bit above average, I would say. Music, once again, this is where another game excels. The music in this game is phenomenal. Chef's kiss. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 with me wishing that there was a little bit more variety. Story, man, it sure does have a story mode, doesn't it? I kind of really enjoyed the story. It was off the wall, insane, and hilarious in the best kind of way. 8 out of 10. Wow factor, I was kind of astonished at this game. I was shocked that there was an Uno game that had a story, had cutscenes, just a great time. 9 out of 10 on wow factor. Difficulty, it's Uno, it's easy as shit. 1 out of 10. For an overall score of a 7, I think an overall score of a 7 out of 10 is fair. That puts it alongside games such as Dragon Seeds, Suikoden 2, Breath of Fire 3, and Alundra. Good old Uno on the PS1. Joe, thank you once again for selecting it. This was a good time. I thoroughly appreciated this. Let's let these credits roll before we get switched on over to our next chat picked game, which is, golly, what's the full name? The full name would be Cho Koisoku Grand Hall, suggested by Drunk Kami. We still got plenty of time today, so we'll get switched on over to that once we feel like we've pressed through the credits. Oh good, I'm glad he has his VR headset. What a good weird little guy. And there's Creepy Nurse. Oh, it's who the voice actors for each of these characters are. That's cool. They're getting their own little individual slide with their name and everything. Very fun. Original game concept by Mattel. Thank you, Mattel. You do so much, like make Barbie and Uno. Oh. It's over. Yes, it is. Alrighty, y'all. That's going to do it on Uno. I'm going to put you on the BRB screen, play you some music while we run a couple of ads and get switched on over to Grand Doll. Enjoy the tunes, folks. I will see you on the other side of this break. Be back then, y'all.